The thing with Garrard, which I think the coaching staff really pinpointed this offseason, was that him and Leftwich are about of equal ability, but they had felt that Leftwich had plateaued as a player, whereas Garrard was going to peak and still had an upside he was yet to realize.
And Garrard was cheaper too, so take the cheaper guy if they have equal ability. So
absolutely, and that's they went in that direction, and it's worked out for them. I think he's really matured a lot as a quarterback. Although yesterday, I don't want to blame it on conditions because there were some plays, some throws where he was forcing the ball a little too much. He overthrew one pass for an interception, but he could have had a couple more yesterday. He looked a little shaky at times, but he did what he had to and he got the win. So I guess you got to judge him by the end result of the game and not what a couple passes could have been.
What do you think of Pittsburgh as of late? I mean, they're struggling a lot. They lost to the Jets. They got blown out by the Patriots. They got this game. The Browns, they should have lost, but the Browns blew it in the end.
I'm not going to look too much into that Jet game. I think that's a fluke.
I'm not too sold on Steelers as of recent.
I think Pittsburgh, they're having some trouble, but they're still a very good team. And as they've shown, it's a game that they should have lost to the Browns. And yesterday, when they did lose, they fell down big in both these games. Roethlisberger has what it takes. He's a comeback quarterback. He knows how to play in the fourth quarter. He knows how to bring his team back from behind.
Yeah, he came back from 22-7.
He came back from 22-7, and I don't remember what the score is exactly in Cleveland. They were getting killed against the Browns. He, same thing, brought him back. He won that time around, but he's one of those quarterbacks that no matter what the score is, and I said that about him, Brady, and maybe a few others, that you're never really too worried about it because you have a guy under center that can bring you back.
Yeah.
And they have although Parker leads the NFL in rushing yards this year, I'm not sold on their running game. I think as shown by yesterday's game, and pass games, they struggle when trying to run the ball between the tackles. They really only have success when Parker's able to bounce it to the outside.
Exactly.
And he had a couple, like Parker's longest run, he ended up with 100 yards even yesterday, but his longest run was about a 27-yard carry on a fluke play where Roethlisberger's getting stacked and just flipped the ball backwards to Parker, who ran free. So, I mean, he had a couple decent runs. Like, I want to say about 4 of his carries went for about just 80 yards. His other 10 went for almost nothing.
And I also got a question for you. Is your brother the only Seattle Seahawks fan in the whole world?
That I know of, at least.
Caller, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm getting word that you're the one who said that David Garrard is the best African-American quarterback of all time.
No, not of all time, but I'd say currently, yes.
Currently, yes.
I'd have to agree with that.
I wouldn't put him above Cunningham and Moon.
Oh,
okay. Not at this point in his career.
All right.
He hasn't defined himself as such. It's only his first season as a true starter.
Yeah, I guess I could see the truth in that statement.
Do you think the Browns basically locked that 6 seed, or do you think the Titans still have a shot, really?
I'm not sold on the Titans. I think
I'm not either. Vince Young actually played well yesterday, but he's been horrible the whole year.
I don't want to point the finger at Vince Young because I kind of think it's the coaching staff, and I don't want to say it's Jeff Fisher, but maybe quarterbacks, coaches, whoever else. I think they're trying to take Vince Young out of his comfort zone. They're not even having the defense do that, like opposing defenses do that. They're doing that on themselves. They're trying to turn him into a pocket passer, which he's not. He's at his best when he's scrambling around making plays kind of on the go. Like he's better when he's like rushing to see the field, just being spontaneous, and whatever happens, he's going to go with it. This year, it seems like they're trying to make him be a drop-back passer, and that's not the system that he's going to succeed in.
Yeah, he's not going to succeed. They need some improvements there. Anything else you want to discuss right now, or is that it?
Nothing at the moment, but maybe I'll call back later on.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, no problem, Todd. Take care.
Bye. Yeah, so big win for the Jaguars, and they're getting pretty hot as of late. Kind of shocking. All right, next game, Arizona at New Orleans, and the Cardinals, they end their playoff hopes as the Saints win it 31-24. And Kurt Warner, again, he always throws a lot of yards and does well, but he throws interceptions with it. And I guess that's what cost them. The Saints won it by 7. Without 2 good running backs, they're still winning games. What do you have to say about that? I mean, they don't have Reggie Bush. They don't have Deuce McAllister.
I'm just shocked. I don't know how you could win a game without a running game, but
they've been so consistent all year. I mean, they got off that horrible 0-4 start And then they win like 4 games in a row. Then they go out losing to the Rams, get another bad streak, and now they're getting on a good streak again. Who could figure out the Saints?
Nobody can figure out the Saints, and apparently it's bringing them success.
So they still have a chance really at the wild card. Cardinals are done at 6-8. The Cardinals, though, they're going to finish 8-8, though. They got 2 easy games at the end, both at home. The Falcons and then the Rams. What kind of joke schedule is that? All right, next caller.
WRPR, you're on the air.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Just want to ask you guys a couple questions. About David Beckham and what are your thoughts on his impact on football, America?
David Beckham?
Of soccer.
The soccer player?
Football.
No, not football, soccer.
Well,
No, football.
football.
He's for the Pro Bowl this year.
Football?
Yeah. Guys, he's a better quarterback than Peyton Manning.
What is this nonsense?
Yes, what is this nonsense?
I think he should definitely win the Heisman. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I'm seriously asking.
Football, I'm going to punt it.
Would you say he's a better kicker than Jay Feely?
You're a jobber, whoever you are. Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Prasad, you know who that guy was? Some soccer fan.
You know what? We are way overdue. We have to take our break. We're going into the second hour. We haven't taken our break.
All right, we're going to play a little brief music and we'll be back. We got still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more games to cover and then the wrestling report. So stick around. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
My name, McGruff the Crime Dog. Sounds like another concerned citizen.
McGruff, I'm very concerned.
Aha.
Someone took out a loan in my name. They're pretending to be me.
It's called identity theft. But you can protect yourself. Safeguard your personal information, even around the house, because half of identity theft occurs by someone you think you know. Learn more from the National Crime Prevention Council at ncpc.org and take a bite out of crime.
A message from this station, the U.S. Department of Justice, Crime Prevention Coalition of America, and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Okay, guys. I'm going to give you your music fix while we go on our break. So, I'm just going to, find some stuff for us.
We're taking like a 5 or 10 minute break. You go back into it. All right.
What did our caller say?
How's that Justin kid? He's going to talk about Aftershock.
He's going to talk about Aftershock. Aftershock.
Just like one song today.
Is there really more to talk about Aftershock? We don't have to cover all 9 games. I mean, this is an optional show, you know. Optional. Optional. Wow, I just can't find anything to play, so... A Christmas song, you say? I could play anything I want to play. That's what they said at the meeting. Here we go. We're going to play The Saints Are Coming. It's your favorite.
We're taking our break. We're going to be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. You want to call that?
Wow, there's a lot of people who want to call. It's just ridiculous.
Dan Scarver suggested we play T-Rex. A song by T-Rex. Is it on the list? Alright, thanks for your input, okay? Thanks a lot, Dan. Bye.
What? What? You gotta be kidding me. The legend of Ramapo College, Daniel Scarpa, has called our show? Why would he do that? Don't tell me he's actually listening to us. This is just not possible. Why would he be listening to us? Alright, for our caller, we're going to play a song by T-Rex called Cosmic Dancer. Here you go.
I was dancing when I was 12. I was dancing when I was 12. I was dancing when I was out. I was dancing when I was out. I danced myself right out the room. I myself right out the womb. Is it strange to dance so soon? I dance myself right out the room. I was dancing when I was 8. I was dancing when I was 8. Is it strange to dance so late? Is it strange to dance so late?